Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Dylan Talk Sports. My name is Dylan. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is, as you all saw, the Cleveland Guardians, they were eliminated by the New York Yankees in the ALCS, 4-1. It's sad. I'm a Guardians fan. It was sad to watch every game that we lost. I would say probably 3 of the 4 games, we looked like we had chances. Like, if we didn't do the dumb mistakes, we didn't throw the dumb pitch, we had our option. We had our chances to win these games, and we just fell short. In Game 1, dumb pitches out of the bullpen from Joey Cantillo. Game 4, we had opportunities late in the game, and then we just kind of pretty much squandered it by allowing Clase to go out there and just let Judge, Stanton, Soto, these guys just hit nukes. Game 5, it was 2-2 in extras, and Soto just smashes a 3-1 shot straight out of there. Just felt like the entire series we had chances to win, and it's sad to see us lose this way. But kind of what I wanted to do is I kind of want to go through, like I said, review every single game, Game 1 to Game 5, review the entire series, do like a series reaction of the ALCS, react to the way the Guardians played, talk about the series, and kind of give my opinion. Could they have actually won the series, or was the Yankees just too good for them? Because a lot of people talk about like Goliath versus just the bums. The Guardians were like the bums. Yankees were Goliath trying to conquer the monster, and we didn't conquer the monster. So like I said, I'm going to kind of go through review of the series and just give my reaction to the entire thing. So without further ado, if you're going to enjoy, as always, make sure you go and drop a like on today's video. Be very much appreciated if you do so. But without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, starting off with game number 1. Like I said, this game was bad. In ways, I would say, maybe we had a chance to win this game, but it's like, no, entirety looking at this game, we lost this game like the 3rd inning. Because it's like, when Cantillo came out there and he started throwing these wild pitches, things got bad, Judge hit the home run. Immediately when it was 4-0, I knew the game was over because I knew we didn't have the offense. Sure, we started to get a little offense going there late in the game, but it was never going to happen. I even knew going into this game, there was no way we were winning Game 1. If anything, maybe we win Game 2. Game 2 was a possibility. Game 1, hell no. So Yankees, they were just too much for us in this game. Looking at Game 2, like I said, again, I thought we had a chance, which we did. There was opportunity. Yankees came out, they jumped all over us. They went up 3-0. They were hitting balls all over the place. It didn't matter where they hit it. We just couldn't. It seemed like our defense was also a little weird this series. Our defense usually is always in the right spots. This time, they were just hitting the ball in spots where we didn't even think that they could hit the ball. In the 5th inning, they started to get a little rhythm going. They started to hit the ball. We got back to 2-3. And I believe this was the inning where they had bases loaded, but they had Austin Hedges in the game. He couldn't do jack shit. He couldn't hit the ball. And he struck out, and that pretty much ended any momentum we had to try to come back. Like I said, even with it being up to 2-4, I was like, maybe we have a chance. But when Judge hit that home run to go up 2-6, that was like the nail in the coffin. We were not coming back. Jose hits a little who cares home run in the 9th inning, but we go down 2-0. And at this moment, I'm not going to lie, I was getting a little scared. But then Game 3 happens, and let me tell you something. There was a lot of people, not just Cleveland fans, fans of just baseball, MLB analysts, MLB journalists, that were saying, this is going to go down as probably top 5 greatest playoff game ever. These were not my words. These were other people's words. Jeff Passan, as you see here from this video, he was saying that this game is going to go down as one of the historic games we've ever seen. And it was because of the fact that we had home run balls from both sides at just amazing times. And then when we thought the Guardians might win this game very easily, we're going to have the bullpen game. Going to go down the list, Cade Smith, Tim Hare, Hunter Gaddis, Clase. That's our kind of the way our bullpen goes. Judge comes out there in the 8th inning with Clase on the mound. The matchup everybody dreamed of. You had Clase against Aaron Judge. Best closer in baseball against the MVP of the league. And Judge just flicks the ball right down the right field line, over the fence just barely, hits the home run. And I'm going to say it now. I said in that moment, the series is over. I was done at that moment. We got the game tied. I was fucking sick. Stanton comes up. I'm like, can we just get this motherfucker out and try and salvage a win here in the late innings? No, because Stanton hits a home run too, and it's like, fucking Christ, why is it hard for Cleveland? 9th inning comes around, they score some more runs, and I'm like, can we just get a fucking break? I'm done. Kid you not, I turned the TV off. When they scored that run in the 9th inning, turned the TV off. I couldn't have cared less. If they scored 7 runs in that 9th inning, I would have never known until I got the notification that the game was over. But then it was like all of a sudden I was watching TV and I'm like sitting there kind of looking at the clock. I'm like, there's been about 5 or 10 minutes going by. I haven't got a notification saying the game's over yet. So I flipped the channel back over and I see Jhonkensy Noel up to bat with Lane Thomas on second base in the 9th inning with 2 outs. I'm like, oh fuck, why did I turn back right now? Because in my mind I'm thinking, okay, cool, guy on second, but there's 2 outs. Jhonkensy Noel is going to probably strike out because that's all this motherfucker does. He just strikes out, strikes out, strikes out. But he hits one of the greatest home runs I've seen a Cleveland or Indian, now Guardian, hit. This boy just fucking smacks the shit out of it, drops the bat, and is looking on the ground. He had no even emotion to look and see if it even cleared the wall. He knew it was gone the second that ball touched the bat. You all saw the game. It was 5-5. We go to extra innings. We get the clutch plays in the top of the 10th, and we go back down to the bottom of the 10th. And you just knew the way the momentum was going, we were not going to lose this game. And David Fry hits one of the biggest home runs. I think it was actually on a Friday. Was it not on the Friday that he hit the home run, or was it a Thursday? Thursday, I believe. And just, it was the greatest home run I've seen. A lot of things go unlooked in this game. Like I said, all the things that kind of went for this game as to why it was so great. Like I said, Clase against Judge with a home run. Then Stanton hit a home run off of Clase, like I said. And then you have this Cleveland team that just never hits home runs. They're like a bloop dribbler type team. That's all they want to do. That's what guards ball is. We do not really hit home runs that often. And then to have rookies like Jhonkensy Noel come up and smack 2 home runs, and David Fry, a guy that nobody even knew who he was before the season, hits a game-winning home run. It was incredible to watch. Now, am I going to say I had hope that we could win the series after this game? There was a part of me that says, this was good, but it doesn't mean jack shit if you can't win Game 4. And that's exactly what happened. Game 4 came around, and we did nothing. Literally nothing. We battled in this game. Sure, we battled, but like I said, it goes a 6-2 in the 6th inning. And the part of me that just said, oh, we have a chance, we can do this. No, we don't. I knew the game was fucking over when Soto hit the home run off of Gavin fucking Williams. Why the hell is he pitching? Gavin Williams allowed the fucking solo home run to Soto to go straight out of the ballpark. We get the game close in the 7th inning. We get to about 6-6 in the 8th. And then it's like, in that moment, I'm thinking to myself, could we not just fucking score the extra run in the 8th inning? That way it would give Clase something to be motivated about and to try and win this game here in the 9th. But Clase, like I said, had to go out there in the 9th. And everything just went bad, from errors to defense being sloppy. They get their 2 runs, and we have no offense, like I said, and we could not score on the bottom of the 9th. And then moving on to Game 5, we all saw it. The game that it felt like it was Cleveland's to lose. Like, there was no way we were going to lose this game. We had everything going for us. Maybe the Yankees could just give us this game because they could then have 2 chances at home. They want to win in front of their home crowd. I thought that's what they were possibly going to do. When they went down 2-0, I thought there's a good chance they might just decide, let's just take the series back home and win it there. But no, Stanton hits the home run in the 6th inning. We go into extra innings. We had opportunities in the 7th, 8th, and 9th, I believe, to try and, get a run. But it felt like when we got about the 8th inning, our guys were not really focusing on just getting hits anymore. Everybody was focused on, they just want to hit the home run and save the day. Now, I'm going to say this. That top of the 10th inning, that was a battle. The fact that Hunter Gaddis got Judge out, or got Gleyber Torres out, that was huge. He worked himself into some bad counts. He's got 2 guys on base. He was able to strike out, I believe, Torres. But when he got to Soto battled. And I think he was just waiting on Gaddis to throw the fastball. Gaddis was not giving it to him. He threw, I want to say, at least like 8 or 9 pitches. All sliders and changeups. Soto was constantly just foul tipping him. Foul tip, foul tip. He was not giving him the fastball. And then finally, he gave him the fastball. He tried to throw it up, which I like what he did. If you're going to throw him the fastball, either put it down in the dirt or put it up. Don't even try to put it away, because Soto has a good swing. He's going to try to smack that up the opposite foul line, and you're going to get a run in with that. He tried to elevate it, but he left it a little bit too far down. Soto got a hold of it, and he just smacked that fucker straight out of the ballpark. And once again, like I said, when he hit that home run, changed channel, turned TV off, I could care less. We lost this game. Now, first thing I want to do before I criticize the Guardians, I'm going to say this now. Congratulations to the New York Yankees. You're going to the World Series. I'm pretty sure you're going to play the Dodgers unless the Mets find a way to win 2 in a row in LA. So I'm pretty sure you're playing the Dodgers. MLB, Rob Manfred, you got your dream matchup. New York versus LA. Whoop-de-doo. Good job for you. I will not be watching the World Series. I couldn't give a shit about those 2 teams. But now let's talk about the Guardians. Why did they lose this series? Number 1, I think, is an important one. They could not stop letting the Yankees hit home run balls. And when I say that, the majority of the runs the Yankees scored in this series was off of home runs. Like, if the balls that these guys were hitting, Soto, Stanton, Judge, just stayed in the ballpark and were foul caught, the Yankees would be losing these games by a lot. Or even just not losing. Maybe the games would have been closer and the Guardians would have had fighting chances. Because I forget what the stat was, and I know I could probably pull it up, but I heard on the telecast, they were saying Giancarlo Stanton, throughout the ALCS, or even I think ALCS and ALDS, all his hits have been home runs. He hasn't hit a single, a double, in the gap, anything like that. Anytime he gets a hit, it's a home run. Like, his goal is he wants to smack the shit out of the ball and hit a home run. You would have thought by, I don't know, game 3 at the least, you would have started throwing pitches to where, like, he can hit this ball, but it's probably going to be like a ground ball or something. Throw pitches that's going to be a ground ball. Throw pitches that are going to be probably pop fly that he's not going to be able to actually swing and make really good contact and knock it out of the ballpark. The second reason why we lost this game is pretty obvious. Pitching was ass. The pitching was bad. Alex Cobb, he tried his best. Tanner Bybee started to lock in this game, but he let up that home run to Giancarlo Stanton. Like I said, he couldn't get out of that inning. I'm hoping moving forward for next season, Shane Bieber is a free agent. If we can bring him back, that would be huge. Like, if our rotation next year and Matthew Boyd is also a free agent, if we could have Shane Bieber, Tanner Bybee, and Matthew Boyd, that would be awesome. Because when you look at the bullpen is good. We need to fix starting pitching. A little thing that I do want to talk about, Clase, people saying that he needs to go, get rid of him. Kate Smith should be the new closer because he was dominant in this postseason, which I will say he was dominant. But Clase is going to be the guy. Like, you're not moving away from Clase. He is the guy. He is Le Cadabra. He's going to be our closer. Did he have a bad postseason? Yes. Is it okay? Yes. I know a lot of people thought this man was like Gandhi and he was God and he's just never supposed to be hittable. Things happen. When you go up against a lineup like Judge, Soto, Stanton, that's fucking hard to get them all out. And so many people think that he should have been just untouchable. What happens if we beat the Yankees? You think he's going to be happy going over? And if we get to the bottom night and he has to go up against a lineup of Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Teoscar Hernandez, the 4 guys right there. That is fucking horrible to go against. Like, you're guaranteed to give up a hit. Scratch that. A home run. So for Clase, don't sweat it. Things happen. Am I a little upset that you allowed those runs? Yes. But it happens. It's okay. It's okay. And last thing that's kind of, I'm back and forth on, Jose Ramirez and Josh Naylor. In this game, game 5, Naylor actually didn't do that bad. Naylor actually, he did okay. Like, he took walks for the first time in his life. He was taking walks. I believe game 4, he was actually getting some hits, driving in some runs. He was doing better. The first 3 games, he was ass. He was ass. And even in the ALDS, he was butt cheeks. Real quick, last thing we're going to look at, like I said, stats of the postseason for the Guardians. I mean, you can see it. Everybody kind of was just, The bad people that like, we usually expect to just do bad, your Rocchios, he was like MVP of the fucking series. Like, holy shit, who would have thought Rocchio would have been the leader in OPS. David Fry was on fire this postseason. Quan started to get hot there in the ALCS. Manzardo came up, hit a home run ball. Like I said, Jose, he got a home run in the ALDS and in the ALCS. But it's like in those big moments. Game 5, what did he go for? 0-5? Like, you can't do that shit. Game 4, I think he got 1 hit. Like, you gotta do better than this. Like, he's always so good and he's always doing everything so great out there. But then in the biggest moments, he chokes. And it's one of the reasons why I'm always confused as like, why are teams always intentionally walking him? Like, you're going to strike him out. Just strike him out already. Is it going to be a strikeout or a pop fly? He's always trying. When you watch his swings, the commentators even say, it feels like he's pulling the ball too much or he's swinging early. Just give him a pitch that he can pull. He's going to smack a couple balls foul, and then eventually he's going to try to fix the swing, throw him a pitch that he can pop up, and boom, you're out of there. Like I said, with players that we didn't expect to really show up, that'd be the stars. Like I said, Rocchio showed up. David Fry showed up. Lane Thomas showed up. Bo Naylor was ass the whole series. Game 4 and 5 actually did good. There's a part of me that looks at our roster and I'm wondering, could there be a position in here that I'm pretty much confident that next year they're going to be gone? And I would say this, I would bring back everybody on here. Literally, every player on here could come back. John Casanova, I want him back because of the power. If he can keep that power and he can get his swing better, great. Rocchio grew on me a lot. Like, he has got some defense to him. He makes bonehead mistakes every now and then, but who doesn't? Name me a player that hasn't made a single mistake all year. I don't know. Like I said, it's a sad way to go out. Losing 4-1. I was kind of hoping we could at least push it to 6 games. And then if we lost in New York, whatever, at least we showed that we fought. We got it to 3-2. Had a chance maybe in the game 6. Maybe we lose it like 5-3. At least show that like we can hang with the big boys. With this game, it almost feels like the Yankees just let us have one, and we had to scratch and claw for that game, and then they just steamroll us the rest of the way. But like I said, good job on the Yankees. They're going to the World Series. Guardians, we got a long off season. Time to kind of figure out what we need to change. Like I said, pitching needs to change. We need better pitching, and we need to figure out what we're doing whenever it comes to the star showing up in the postseason. If Jose and Naylor do not show up in the postseason, those 2 right there, there's going to be questions. But other than that, I think I'm going to wrap up there. Hopefully you guys did go and enjoy today's video. If you did enjoy it, as always, make sure you go and drop a like on today's video. Be very much appreciated so. If you wanted to watch the entirety to this video, thank you very much. And like I said, if you have a different opinion, do you agree, disagree with anything I said? Do you think that the Guardians lost the series very badly? Not very badly? Do you think the pitching is to blame? The hitting is to blame? Defense to blame? A certain player? The coaching staff? Who do you think is to blame? Whatever your opinion may be, go ahead and leave a complete opinion down in the comment section down below. I've been more than welcome to kind of talk about with you guys. If you're a fan of the content that I do post here and you want to hit that big red subscribe button, feel free to do so. And do not forget to hit that little notification bell. Be notified. Second to post. But without further ado, this has been Dylan Talk Sports. Have a great day. Peace.